Hey everyone, welcome back to the show. You'll recognize our next guest from The Listener. I'm joined now by Lauren Lee Smith and Rainbow Sun Francks. How are you both?
Excellent, thank you.
Well, welcome home to you, I guess.
Yes.
Are you a Torontonian now?
I kind of am. Toronto, I do
We've
call...
claimed her.
Yes, I call Toronto home now, but my whole family is still in Vancouver, so
right.
I make many trips a year back.
And Rainbow, you're no stranger to Vancouver, of course. You did Stargate here.
Stargate and This Space for Rent. I did a couple shows here, and I lived here for many, many years, almost a decade I lived here.
And you're doing some music while you're in town.
I am. I'm working, actually my whole musical crew is out here. They're called the Hastings Set, led by Chin and Jetty, and I'm out here. The reason I'm out here isn't just to promote The Listener, but it's to work on some music.
Very cool. Now let's talk about The Listener. I mean, all the promo stuff I got said season 3, you got all these great guest stars, and a lead character is gonna die. Who is it?
It's me.
No,
it's not me. It's not me.
That's quite the teaser, though.
It is. Yeah, this season 3 is really exciting. There's a lot that happens, and we kind of start off with some great people. We have Ian Tracy and Kristen Lehman and Ross of Sutherland in the first episode.
Yeah.
So we really,
And some changes to the show too, and that'll bring us to the clip. Maybe you can tell us, Rainbow, we'll set it up. What's new this season on The Listener?
New on The Listener. Well, last season, season 2, we ended with Toby having a really hard time with his powers, and his brain was gonna explode, and no one was sure what was gonna happen. And so that gets cleared up, which is a big thing. And the biggest thing is...
Does he stop listening to people? He's just going to mind his own beeswax?
He tries.
I think he stops. Yeah, he tries his best. It lasts for about 12 minutes, and we're on to season 3. But what happens is he actually gets brought into our crew. So I think if we're gonna
let's look at the clip right now. It's a good time to see it.
What happens is it's self-explanatory.
Yeah,
actually.
it's from the first episode. Here it is.
The team will have enhanced security clearances and arrest powers, as well as departmental promotion and pay increase.
And who are the lucky members of this team?
You see, incisive interrogation techniques, that's why you're on.
You had me at pay increase.
And I suppose you expect me to be a part of this team as well, right?
Brilliant deduction, that's why you're on too.
You see, I don't think I'm cut out to be a cop.
Special consultant.
I already have another job.
I've already cleared it with the EMS. We'll be able to pick up shifts whenever you're free. The rest of the time, you're mine.
You mean ours?
Didn't I say that?
No.
So does that mean I get a gun?
No.
No.
But welcome aboard, partner.
And there you go.
Pay
Everybody's
increase.
a happy little team.
And he's a part of the team officially. Yeah.
Now, Lauren, we should probably mention your hair because you look fantastic as a redhead, but you're not one in the show. What happened? What brought this on?
I had just a little moment when I went to go get my roots done a couple of weeks ago in LA, and I just thought, I think I should go back to being a redhead for a while.
Now, not to get you in trouble, but are you supposed to check with certain people when you're a lead on a show like The Listener?
Yes, I am definitely supposed to do that. So this is my coming out.
I love that.
Rainbow, do you like?
I love redheads.
You approve?
There you go.
I love a redhead.
Now, we are going to look at some B-roll of the show, and Rainbow, I don't want to talk about your hair. I want to talk about...
Yeah, well...
I want to talk about your Canadian tuxedo.
I would love to, yeah.
First of all, describe what you are wearing here.
Well, this is The Listener, Michael Ground and myself's take on the Canadian tuxedo. 1940s Union denim on denim. It's blue on blue on blue with brown and blue.
And
A vintage Dior tie. Yeah, we just it's something new. We're just trying something new.
Some wardrobes on cop shows are boring. On The Listener, they are not.
We have amazing wardrobe. Michael Ground is a genius, and he's just such an amazing friend to us, and we love him. And he's been gracious enough to let, especially me, work out a lot of my wardrobe with him. And so we get together and we come up with
that hat in an episode?
weird stuff. This is one of my personal hats. I wear a lot of my personal clothes on the show because Dev's style is very close to my own. So.
Very, very cool. And Lauren, you are not a cop who wears sensible shoes.
Never, never.
There's a certain chase scene in an episode that hasn't aired yet that I saw that you couldn't keep up because your shoes were too hot.
I can run in heels. Yeah, we actually
Season
had to.
2, she bolts in heels. Like, it's insane.
But I had to, we actually had to add a line in one episode because I did have on heels and we're chasing this guy. I'm like, I'm wearing the wrong shoes, damn it. So yeah, we've sort of incorporated that into
A little bit of a different wardrobe from CSI.
A little bit, yes,
Little bit.
just a little bit. There was no heels happening on CSI.
No.
I think they need to put that line in, like the famous, you know, I can do everything you can do, but in heels.
But in
I think
heels.
that would be a
That
good
would be
line
good,
for you.
yeah.
Season
So
4.
what else is coming up with your characters on season 3, Rainbow? What's going to be happening with you?
I have a giant computer screen that they gave me.
And you sit there.
And I sit there and I do genius things that no human is capable of with 2 hands and about 15 monitors. It's an incredible thing.
So you're the
gonna
resident geek?
She calls me and says, track down this and do this, and in 4 seconds I've done more than any human's capable of.
It's pretty incredible,
Yeah.
your new setup. He literally has like these huge monitors surrounding him.
Is that
it's
like
fun.
real life? Are you a bit of a geek?
Yeah, I am very much so. And I have this new screen where I can, a tablet that I can bring, and I brush things like Minority Report.
Oh, totally.
Where and I throw things up, so when I'm showing them, I'm like, yeah, this is one of the suspects, and I do
I'd
this,
like
and it
to
shows
know,
up there.
do you
It's really
guys,
good.
like, as your characters, have you ever visited real, police officers? Does anybody in
I
real
spend
life
a lot
have
of time
a
at Best
Minority
Buy.
Report? Best Buy, that'd be
Future
probably more
Shop. I just
accurate.
spend a lot of time just at electronic stores,
I love
checking
that.
it out. I
Yeah,
feel like
yeah.
that's
The
my
Apple
research.
Store,
Yeah, the
yes.
Apple Store. I wait in line. I take my time.
Doing character research.
Yeah, just research. Just research.
And Lauren, what about you? What's going on with your character for this season? A little bit of love action, maybe?
Maybe, yes. My husband does come back for a couple of episodes. Chris Holden Reed.
All the ladies love that.
Yes, ladies love Mr. Reed. So he comes back for a little bit. And Michelle sort of, she struggles a little bit with the whole new dynamic of the team now because she is no longer the big boss. She has to answer to someone. So that's kind of interesting. She's, butts heads a little bit with Mr. Alvin Klein. So there's a bit of that going on, yeah.
Lots of friction, lots of fun
Well, and
in
Toby.
season 3.
And Toby, yeah.
Toby.
Toby, becomes much more of the partner now. So working, closely with someone
Right.
who is not essentially a cop is challenging.
Very cool. Make sure that you check out The Listener. It airs Wednesday nights, 10 o'clock on CTV. Thanks so much, you guys.
Thank
Thank you.
We'll be right back with more right after this. Don't go away.